So I was playing my Jan Jansen Chaos Crafter deck the other day, and I was just reading the cards in my hand, and I discovered that I knew a lot more about the art of a couple of cards that I had never thought about than I thought I did. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the art on a couple of cards. First up is Dispatch. This is a white instant that taps target creature, except if you have Metalcraft, then it exiles that creature instead. I was looking at it and I realized that the character in the foreground is a Consecrated Sphinx. You can tell from like the headdress and the face and everything that is one of the Phyrexianite Sphinxes featured in Consecrated Sphinx. And then I looked in the background and I was like, oh, that character looks familiar too. And sure enough, the flavor text is from Vincer. It says, Vincer wondered if it could still be called a teleportation spell if the destination is Oblivion. Now, I don't know how having 3 or more artifacts makes it so that you can exile a creature instead of just tapping it, but it's fun to see a planeswalker who we know exiling a creature that we know. The other one is Wheel of Misfortune. Now, I've played this card quite a few times, much to my player chagrin. It's a red sorcery that lets you wheel. It's got kind of complicated rules, but basically you just pick numbers and then people wheel or don't wheel based on the numbers that they pick. But the artwork is very obviously depicting a Rakdos circus. Now, there's lots of other cards from the Rakdos sphere that reference crowd work and like people being brought up as volunteers and maybe not being the most fortunate. So it's kind of fun to see this character spinning a wheel that's maybe choosing people's fate, which makes sense why it would be called the Wheel of Misfortune instead of Wheel of Fortune like the original. And I just kind of like that flavor. This one doesn't have space for flavor text because it has so much rules text, but kind of fun, and I was looking at it, and I've always liked the Cult of Rakdos as far as mechanics go. I'm a big fan of red and black and sacrifice, so fun to realize that this belongs in that world. Comment some of your favorite artwork or flavor text on cards, and I'd love to read through them.